Lincoln Raider basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM and streaming live on WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Corey Leonard, AAA Windows, Siding and Doors, The Carpet House, Town & Country Bank, Lincoln IGA, Fifth Street Food Mart, Jason Schmidt at Channel Seeds, Friendship Manor, Rick Ham State Farm Insurance, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Lincoln Printers, Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, Lincoln College, Realtor Nancy Cunningham at Brady Realtors, Stacy Family Pharmacy, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, Drow Incorporated, Schneider Chiropractic, Lincoln Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Christine Short, St. Clara's Manor, Eaton Corporation, Jim Examus Ford Lincoln, Bright Ideas Screen Printing and Embroidery, Headline Salon LLC, and by Family Custom Cleaners, Laundry, Tanning, and U-Haul.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lincoln Community High School. Tonight is senior night at the Community High School, and we recognize our graduating seniors. We thank them for the continued support of regular athletics over the years. We'll be recognizing members of the pep band, the dance team, our cheerleading squad, and members of the boys basketball team tonight. We will begin with members of the pep band. Parents Randy and Gary Simmer, along with Timothy Burris, parents Beth Barrow and Jeremy Barrow. Four-year member of the band, Noah Burton, and parents Joel and Wendy Rogers, Chad and Sally Burton. Four-year member of the band, Ryan Crawley, and parents Greg and Connie Crawley. Four-year members of the band, the Hartman triplets, Alyssa Hartman, Cassandra Hartman, and Rebecca Hartman. Their parents, Armand and Patricia Hartman. Four-year member of the band, Shelby Harrison. Parents Amanda, Lawrence, and Jason Harrison. Four-year member of the band, Alyssa Harvey. Parents Daniel and Deborah Harvey. Four-year member of the band, Samuel Hayes, and parents Robert Hayes and Deborah Hayes. Four-year member of the band, Alex Irwin, parents Michael and Marie Irwin. Dennis and Teresa Ricard. Four-year member of the band, Marissa Richmond. Parents Gino Richmond and Christy Turley. A round of applause for our senior band members. We now move on to the dance team. One-year member of the dance team, Alexis Beer. Parents Chris and Jamie Beer. Member of the dance team for 3 years, Holly Davis. Parents Robert and Crystal Davis. Two-year member of the dance team, Kara Dean. Parents Doug and Amy Dean. Three-year member of the dance team, Abby Everson. Parents James and Rita Everson. Member of the dance team for 4 years, Riley Gallagher. Parents James and Stephanie Benedict, escorted by James Benedict and Brady Montgomery. Two-year member of the dance team, Olivia Hudspeth. Parents Lori and Josh Metelko. Member of the dance team for 2 years, Julia Wynn, escorted tonight by her sister, Tammy Wynn. Four-year member of the dance team, Lene Lobenstein. Parents Stephanie Fulkerson and Rodney Lobenstein. Four-year member of the dance team, Emily Martinez. Parents John and Karen Martinez. One-year member of the dance team, Gabriella Wainwright. Her parents Steve Gilbert and Ann Coffington. And now let's introduce our senior members of the cheerleading squad. A cheerleader for all 4 years, Allison Bone. Parents Paul and Jennifer Bone. A cheerleader for 4 years, Maddie Guy. Parents Sherry Ingram and Jason Guy. A cheerleader for 4 years, Kirsten Brader. Parents Dan and Deb Brader. Cheerleader for 4 years, Megan Stebbins. Parents Daryl and Kathy Stebbins. And now we introduce members of the senior basketball team. We will begin with our managers. Boys basketball manager for 2 years, Cooper Hay. Parents
get it going.
It'll be Grunder and Walton jumping center. Opening tip is taken away and into the hands of Isaiah Bauer. Jared Isles from the right corner starts it out.
Going. No better than a 3 from Isles, a senior on senior night. Nothing but net.
Well, 1 down, 10 to go.
Yeah. Yep.
Underneath, the ball is taken away, tapped away, hop into the hands of Grunder. Railers in their home white uniforms with green across the shoulders. Southeast into their road gold uniforms. Bowers on top to Isles. Garrett now hands off to Hop. Garrett back over to Fry. Bowers top of the key, hands off to KJ. 3 on the way. That's good.
Yeah, KJ from deep, and no question KJ's been shooting the ball well. That time, full confidence. Had the long arms of Isaiah Walton right in his face, but when you're confident and you're shooting the ball well, there's all you need to see is rim, and that time KJ got it to go again.
Driving baseline shot is thrown up over the top of the rim, but it comes down to Stapleton in the lane. They try to dump it off over to Sims. That's no good, and then we've got a foul. It's going to be whistled on the Railers underneath.
Man, it seems like Aaron's been picking up that quick foul every single game lately, Jeff, and that time the ball was on the ground, and Hop was late to the scramble and bumped the guy, and then they get him for a foul.
From the wing, the 3 is no good. Rebound, and we're going to have a foul, and that one's going to go against KJ, and KJ looked like he was boxing out. Sims went down, but you've talked about this time and time again. Box out okay, but if you're not going for the ball, the officials are going to catch you.
Well, the problem is the other guy is going for the ball, and when you keep boxing out and he jumps up, it looks like you've undercut him, and they're going to call it every time.
3 from the corner. That is up and good from D'Angelo Hughes.
Yeah, I think
he's finally a senior.
Yeah, thank goodness, too. Is Walton there as well? No, he's just a junior.
And then Isaiah gets hammered hard as Hughes knocks Isaiah down. That'll be the first foul on Southeast.
Yeah, I think Isaiah can take his guy. He's got the 5'7" freshman Sims on him. Definitely Isaiah's a better athlete going after him, it looks like, from here. So look for Isaiah hopefully to get to the basket a few times and get some easy baskets going.
6:15 to go in the first quarter. Railers with a 6-3 lead. Fry out near the timeline. Hands off to Bowers. Isaiah now kicks it over to Isles. Back on top to Fry. Railers with a couple threes and a 6-3 lead as we hit the 6-minute mark. Hop goes down the lane, flips it up, won't go down, but Hop will go to the line, and he should be shooting too.
Yeah. League's leading free throw shooter stepping to the line, probably going to break the the record here at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium, being a Railer from the free throw line. He's got to pretty much got wrapped up in the bag with just a couple of regular season games, so Hop's been really good from the free throw line.
Hop makes the first and misses the second. So it's 7-3. The Railers on top by 4. Just under 6 minutes to go. Down in the corner is Walton. Back over to Williams. Swing it this side. Quick ball movement. Hughes with a little floater will go down. Boy, he got the friendly roll there. He's got all 5.
Yeah, he's a tough guy to guard, too. He's already shown he can hit the 3. Now he drives in, gets the floater on the baseline to go.
That's got to be a foul. Finally, after the first 3 forearms to the side, you'd think maybe they wouldn't catch.
I think he got it from the student section down there, too, bud. You got that whistle in your mouth. You better use it because that was right in front of the student section. They just kept hammering Bowers over there, and finally we got the call.
3 team fouls on Southeast, 2 on the Railers, 5.5 to go. First quarter, Lincoln with a 7-5 advantage. On the left wing is Fry, down in the corner to Hop. Hop back on top to Bowers. KJ between the circle. Now to Isles. Garrett hands off to Fry.
Yeah, got to get our spacing. Got too many Railers all in one spot.
Isaiah's going to curl down, kick it back over to Garrett. On top now to Hop. Hop looks to take his guy in the lane. Nice strong move. Contact. Offensive foul whistled on Hop. And with 5:06 to go, we look on the scoreboard. Hop has picked up his second.
Again, we're sitting in the same boat we were on Friday night as Hop picks up his 2nd foul. And, boy, as a guy, especially against the Spartans, you can't afford to be sitting over by Coach Ewald.
So Bryson Kirby into the lineup quickly for the Railers. Southeast kicks it back out, swinging around to the left side to Walton. Walton back on top to Hughes. Hughes kicks it down. Cross court underneath on the block to Fairley off the glass, and that gets the bounce, and we're tied at 7.
Yeah, Fairley just a freshman as well, so they took one freshman out and brought another one in.
And then the pass by Isles is thrown away, but then they lose it. Picked up by Isaiah. Isaiah fakes the pass. The layup will go down.
Good job by Isaiah. Loved him going to the basket there. He had a chance to kick out to Kirby on the three-point line, but I love the aggressive play and getting to the hoop.
Stapleton swinging around now down in the corner. Moved by Hughes, back out to Stapleton. Stapleton drives the lane, kicks back out now to Williams. Williams looking one way, then the other. 4:10 to go in the first quarter. Lincoln with a 9-7 lead.
You got several guys on the perimeter they can put, and that's Walton's one of them. He can shoot it.
3 on the way is up and good from Walton, as Josh talked about. And that puts Southeast on top, 10-9.
And it's not a quick shot either, so if Walton's getting them off, that means he's got some time anyway.
Ball stripped away from Grunder. Going in for the left-hand layup is Stapleton on the steal, up and good. Or make that Williams. 12-9, 3:40 to go. Into the front court to Kirby. Double team comes from Bryson, throws it to Bowers. Bowers. KJ's wide open, but he gets it over to Garrett, who's even a little more open, and hits the three.
No, that's the problem. You take off the floor, and you really struggle to get guys that want to handle the basketball or quick enough to get by the guys from Southeast. And you really have one now. That's the Bowers. And again, Isaiah got in the middle, and that time we made a few passes, and good thing Isles is hitting some shots early.
Tied at 12, jumper on the way. That's going to be no good. Rebound comes down to Fairley. Kicks it back down to Stapleton. Stapleton off the glass underneath is good. Back and forth we go. Stapleton puts the Spartans back on top, 14-12. We're just under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. We thank you for joining us here for Railer basketball. Kirby back over to Garrett, to KJ. Well, Southeast did a nice job closing out on our shooters.
Yeah, what they now is they starting to double team really Bowers in the front court as they're putting their press on because they know he's the only guy that can get by him on a dribble.
And he does. Spin move in the lane. Floater high off the glass is good.
Yeah, nice move by Isaiah, and I love the using the board too. He did a good job of using that bank board.
Tied at 14. Corner jumper, Stapleton, no good. Fairley the rebound. Ball tipped, but I think we get a Railer of slapping it out of the hand. Rebounding foul against the Railers. Foul will go against Isaiah Bowers. That'll be the first on Isaiah, fourth on the team. David Biggs will check in for the Railers, giving us an opportunity to say thanks to Lincoln Heating and Cooling and Realtor Nancy Cunningham at Brady Realtors, sponsoring Railer basketball this season.
Yeah, Railer's not doing a good job on the backboard so far, Jeff. Too many opportunities for Southeast. Rattles around there a few times, Fairley getting his hands on it, Walton getting his hands on it, and nobody in the white jersey getting their hand on it.
Walton, another long three, high rebound, and we've got they're going to say no, it went over the top of the backboard. So with 2:08 to go, we are tied at 14. A little more scoring than what we had Saturday night up in Joliet.
Well, nice to see the Railers on track for the perimeter. Isles, we're going to definitely need that guy in the regional coming up.
And then blocking foul is going to be whistled on Southeast. Foul will go against Stapleton. His first, fourth team foul. Actually, they give it to Walton. You know, it's funny, Josh. The Railers already have more threes in this quarter than they had the entire night. They only had 2 on Saturday against Joliet Central.
Almost got as many points as he did at Joliet Central, too.
Take down to 1:45. Biggs posting, but they can't get it to him. KJ on the far side, looking to work free. Now back over to Garrett.
And the refs are really allowing Southeast to body us up and use their hands.
Bryson on the near side. 1.5 minutes to go in the first. Railers and Spartans tied at 14. These teams have had some good battles over the years. Bowers directing traffic, gets a screen from Biggs, rolls to the basket, instead kicks out to KJ. KJ could not handle it, but he did a nice job of saving it inbounds to Garrett, who finds an opening for a three. Missed it. Rebound try by Biggs and Bowers, but it's Hughes who comes out of there with it for Southeast. Kicks it over on the right side, going to the basket. Contact, no call. Into the hands of Biggs. Nice job. Kick it ahead to Kirby. Bryson goes up for the layup, and it rolls off. No good. Rebound down to Southeast and Fairley. Back and forth we go. Williams kicks in the corner. Walton 3. Off the back of the rim, no. Tracked down by Bowers. Maybe the Railers hold for one.
Yeah, good try. A lot of time, especially when you don't have a lot of guys that can relieve pressure like the Railers don't right now, especially with Hop.
Bowers over to KJ, and a foul is going to be whistled on Walton. That'll be his second. KJ, I'm not sure if KJ was going to catch that cleanly, but the bump from Walton certainly helped.
Yeah, and a great foul for the Railers as Walton picks up his second. A guy that's pretty good on the boards, long and lanky, and can really shoot it from the perimeter. So Hop comes in probably for the last possession just on offense, and then he'll probably go back to the bench on defense.
30 seconds to go. Southeast already with 5 fouls, but Lincoln's already been whistled for 4. We're under 30 seconds to go.
Could be a long half with some free throw shooting going on.
Bowers over to Isles. Garrett brings the dribble midcourt.
He's got his hands all over.
Over to Kirby. High post to Hop. We're down to 10 seconds. In the corner, Isaiah's going to try and drive by his guy. Now he curls back in the lane. Fadeaway jumper is on the way. That's no good, but Hop is there to catch the missed shot. Lay it off the glass and in.
Yeah, didn't even bring it down. Hop caught it in the air. Thought it was going to be an air ball. And Aaron caught it about the rim and put it right up and in. One of those athletic plays only Aaron on our team can do.
And the one, Railers with the lead. Lincoln 16, Southeast 14. Back with the second quarter in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball. Back to start the second quarter here from Roy S. Anderson. Railers with the lead at 16-14. Hop, Kirby, Isles, Bowers, and Grunder on the floor for the Railers. Southeast with the basketballs. They go to the basket to our left here in quarter number 2. Jumper from the left side is going to be no good, and Bryson Kirby high for the rebound for the Railers. Josh, you surprised us Aaron Hop is still out there.
A little bit of a gamble, especially when the score is close. But I think Coach feels he's got to have him out there, or it could get ugly real quick if Aaron's not out there to help handle the ball.
With about 5 minutes to go in the first quarter, Hop picked up his second foul, but he was there he was Aaron on the spot to get Isaiah's miss at the end of the first quarter, lay it up and in to give the Railers the 16-14 lead. Garrett Isles leads the Railers in the first quarter. He had 6. Kirby hands off to Hop.
Freshman on Hop. He's got to take him to the basket.
Hop backing, trying to find an opening. Baseline cut off, kick it back out to Isles. Bryson on the near side now brings it midcourt over to Hop. Garrett on top to Kirby. Minute gone by already here in the second quarter. Isles will hold and hand off to Hop. Bounce on the right wing to Bowers. Now back to Grunder. Hop goes by his guy, gets right past him, off the glass and in.
Coach read that. He saw the freshman on Hop and he cleared it out on one side. Great play. Guys won 600 games for a reason. He knew freshman was on our best player, our all-conference player, and Aaron went right by him.
18-14, Railers lead is now at 4. Underneath, nice pass to Fairley, catches, lays it up over the front of the rim and good.
Yeah, way too easy. Fairley, just a freshman underneath. Goes about to 6'3". Going to be a nice player here in the conference for a couple years.
Bounce over to Bowers. Bowers down in the corner to Kirby, back out to Hop. 18-16, Railers with a 2-point advantage over Springfield Southeast. Spartans come in at 18-6 on the season.
Railers only got 9 shots up in that first quarter, Jeff, but made 6. Southeast with 14 attempts. They were 6 of 14 from the field. Railers 3 of 5 from the 2-point line, 3 of 4 from 3.
Garrett on the right wing. Back now to Hop. Hands back to Isles. Bounce over the wing to Grunder. High post. Here comes Hop. Looking one way, then the other. Now he picks his dribble out. So we're against Hughes. Slips up under. Out to Bowers. Open 3 on the way. Got it.
Yeah. Nice job by Isaiah. Had his feet set, and everybody was concentrating on Hop going to the basket. And Bowers, who's been shooting the ball a little bit better for the Railers in the last couple games, really half of the season, and lined it up there again.
Railers now up 21-16, and I don't think I've seen a shot all year that had better rotation than Isaiah had on that one.
He's got excellent rotation. I think he'll get a little bit better on his lift.
Jumper for 3 is up and good, and that is Kobe Medley.
Yeah, just a sophomore. Man, that's a young Spartan group out there right now.
21-19, 4:40 to go in the first half. Bowers on the right side, back on top to Hop. Isles working against Williams. Kicks it over to Bryson, open on the right side three. That's going to be no good. Hits the top of the backboard support, and it'll be out of bounds. Heads back to Southeast. KJ Fry checks back in. Garrett Isles is out. Railer basketball this year is brought to you by Friendship Manor, Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, and the Eaton Corporation. Josh, the Railers have extended their pressure a little bit.
Yeah, they got to stop Southeast a little bit from getting to the basket. Maybe make them turn the ball over just a little bit. Only one turnover in the first quarter for Southeast, and Railer defense has got to be a little bit better.
Down in the corner, now they work it back out to Stapleton. Jumper from the left side by Medley is no good. Rebound down to Fairley, who lays it up and in. He has 6.
Yeah, Fairley doesn't do anything pretty. He just is underneath there, and he goes hard after the basketball. He's got long arms, pretty good athlete. But the Railers doing 0 as far as boxing out.
KJ tried to dump it inside the bin. Grunder went through his hands. Turnover. Tied at 21, 3:50 to go. And Southeast returns the favor as traveling is called on Mark Johnson for Southeast. 3:50 to go. We are tied at 21.
Pretty good game so far. A lot of guys making shots, making some plays. We do have to rebound better. Right now the Railers in the first quarter out-rebounded 8-4. Gave up 5 offensive rebounds all in the first quarter, and they've got several here in the second.
And really so far in the first half, Josh, the Railers haven't had an answer for Fairley.
No.
3:35. Bowers quickly down the lane. Bounces it over to Grunder. Grunder off the glass. Missed it. And I think that was one of the situations where he was looking for the contact instead of concentrating on the shot.
Yeah, you're right. I think he was too. He wanted to get the contact, which is good, but also you got to remember you got to get the shot to go in.
Johnson works it back out to Stapleton. 3:15 to go. We are tied at 21. Hughes down in the corner. Medley kicks it back out to Stapleton. Jumper on the way for 3. That's going to roll good. And that is D'Angelo Hughes.
Yeah, Grunder not doing a very good job of getting out on the threes. How many threes is that in that corner, Jeff? At least 2 or 3 threes coming from that corner.
Underneath, Grunder off the glass and in. And we see there was contact on that one as well, but that time he just caught it and went up. He didn't think about it.
Yeah, just went right away.
And then down to Fairley. Missed it, gets his own rebound. This one he missed again, and Grunder pulls it away for the Railers. 2.5 to go in the first half. KJ corner.
Looks
3 is
good.
No, back of the rim, no. Had me convinced.
Yeah, look good from here.
Tipped away. Garrett does a nice job of saving it in, but saves it right back to Southeast. Johnson on a dribble. Missed it as he went by, and it goes right back to Lincoln.
Yeah, Southeast playing even a little too fast. So have the Railers calm it down a little bit and see if we can get a good basket. Railers down 24-23. 2 minutes and 8 seconds left here in the second quarter.
Hop at the top of the key, watched by Hughes. Now over to KJ Fry. Fry with a spin. Back door, Aaron Hop. Nice job of controlling. Isaiah open 3. Way short. Rebound, but it's tracked down by Hop. Out to KJ. Now back to Hop. Over to Garrett. Minute 50 to go. (24-23). Railers trail by 1. Southeast got back into this one on an 8-0 run. Top of the free throw line, down to Grunder. Now to Bowers.
Yeah, not a lot of... right now the Railers don't look like they know what they're going to do.
Ball kicked away by the Spartans. Stays with Lincoln.
Yeah, we got to get into that offense a little bit quicker, get in our sets a little bit sooner so that the guys aren't panicking out there. It looked like right now just a lot of indecision on what we were going to try to do. That time Bowers, after a little bit, tries to go one-on-one and almost got his pocket picked. So we've got to get the play calls in, or you got to get to the basket, or have some more movement. A lot of guys standing.
Minute 21 to go. 24-23. Spartans with the lead. Biggs back in for Hop, so that's I think he's trying to protect Aaron Hop so he doesn't pick up the 3rd foul. Bowers turns to KJ. Back to Isaiah. Isaiah stops top of the key. Tried to get it down to Glenda, but he tipped it away, but Garrett Isles tracks it down in the corner.
Yeah, don't force anything. Got a chance to be able to maybe get the last second. A lot of time, though, to hold it against Southeast. I don't know if we can do it that long without turning the ball over.
We're in a minute. 60 seconds left in a quickly moving first half. Railers still down by 1, 24-23. KJ on top to Biggs. Bowers over to Fry. Down to 40 seconds. Still a 1-point deficit for Lincoln. Looking for win number 16 on the year, number 9 in the conference. Biggs on the right wing, back up top to Isles. Isaiah working against Southeast. Biggs with a nice solid screen, knocks Williams down with 13 seconds to go. Over to Isaiah, and the ball is thrown away. It looked like they decided at the last minute to try and get something set, and they were a little out of sequence, and that pass was a little too far for Isaiah to grab it.
Well, yeah, Garrett passed it from the middle of the court all the way over to the sideline, and it's way too far against Southeast. You've got to have closer passes, or those are going to get picked off or never reached.
Jumper is no good with 3 seconds. With 2, Isaiah's got a chance. Half quarter on the way. It's going to be too strong.
Let's go.
At the end of the first half, Southeast has the lead. It's Southeast 24, Lincoln 23. We'll be back with the Grau Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic Center halftime show in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.